Boom. All right, we are live. Live viewer comment show up on StreamYard. This is an example. You. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. What's going on, beautiful people? Come on in. If anybody can hear me, let me know I'm not talking to myself. Drop something in the comments or something. Shout out to Toddy. We are live. Welcome everyone. Meet TJ We Doer. That is I. Business partner and friend who's going to break down the best marketing software ever. Ooh, boop, 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 boop. Come on in. Come on in. Bang. Private chat. Nope. Comments. Yo. All right. I'll give it a few more moments. Wait till our live go to 2 minutes here in a few seconds. And we hop right in. Boom. All right. Let's get to it. All right. As Toddy has mentioned, my name is TJ the Doer. 'Cause I get things done, ladies and gentlemen. And I have the honor today of presenting to you all just a real quick breakdown of our ReDoers platform. Basically, this particular platform, and I have it right over here. Let me take off all of that. What we search to do is provide all of the tools that are necessary to have a particular individual go from, all right, I want to get into real estate marketing, but I don't know how to get started. We bring all of those tail end tools to help you all out with the marketing end of things. That way you can track down deals and put them on the table for yourself. Now, anyone who's a veteran, you've been in the business before, still same concept. We're here to make things a little bit easier for you all. There's a lot of platforms out here that deliver SMS or deliver cold calling, but again, a lot of those are specializing in just one particular area. And then you have to take all of those different apps and platforms and stitch them together. And while that may not sound like the worst thing in the world, in theory, especially if you're a smaller team or you're an individual team, you'll get to the point where you're spending a ton of money on a ton of different systems, and you're also flip-flopping between a ton of different systems, so it makes it a little bit challenging for you. Isn't RVM illegal now, or have I been reading wrong? Shout out to Nicholas. What's going on, Nicholas? So, when you're looking through just various things and you're breaking down rules and regulations for various things, you'll start to notice that there are some rules and regulations for particular things. RVM is not, if you went online and you typed in, is RVM illegal? You're going to have a certain percentage of people say yes. You're going to have a certain percent of people say no. You're going to have a certain percent of people that say, well, if you do this, it's not. If you do this, it is. But ultimately, is here as a option within our platform for individuals to use. It's not something you're forced to use, but to answer your question, I wouldn't say that you've been reading wrong. I'll just say that there's a lot of different rules and regulations just involved with ringless voicemails in general. It is not a thing that's completely illegal to the point where you send a ringless voicemail today and you're getting a fine tomorrow. There's a lot of things just in between there. So I'll say, no, you haven't been reading wrong. It can be illegal when you're utilizing it in a particular manner, but at the same time, you can utilize it for assistance within your business as well. So let's say you set an appointment up with someone. Let's say you're a real estate agent, and you have an appointment with someone tomorrow at 2 p.m. You want to send them a reminder for that appointment. You can drop a ringless voicemail over to them. Good question though. Shout out to you, Nicholas Henry from Facebook. Let's do it. But yes, our platform just has different tools and things for individuals to use. And as you can see, we're not called REI doers. We say real estate just in general. Simply, hey, no problem, Nicholas. Just in general, just real estate. We're not looking to only target real estate investors. We're looking to honestly bring together a community of individuals that can come in and get a lot of different things done. And what I mean by that, I'll scroll down through our website a little bit and show you all some different things that we have here. So, who can benefit from RE doers? Investors, agents, contractors, lenders, wholesalers, landlords, you name it, you can benefit from it. One thing that stumbled me a bit when I first got into the business. I started out with cold calling a ton, and cold calling is cool. Now it gets to the point where you got to wiggle through all the regulations and things of that nature. But long story short, I started off cold calling, and the biggest thing I run into as a new, fresh in the market individual was I'll get someone on the phone. I have an opportunity that I think is an opportunity, and they hit me with that cool question, that good old, yeah, could you send me your website? And I get to the point where I'm like, well, I don't have a website right now. I'm still working on it. And then they'll go into the script of what, how can I trust you? How do I know you're credible? How do I know you're serious? How do I know you're a true business? So here within the ReDoers platform, that's something that we offer, the ability for an individual to go right within the platform. We already have templates for you all to utilize so you can set up your own website for your business, whether you're a wholesaler, whether you're an investor, whether you're an agent, whether you're a contractor. Believe it or not, if you're a contractor, you're getting booked and you're not keeping in contact with your clients, whether that be through SMS, whether that be through phone calls. Again, you just have all of this stuff put together in one various place. Who can benefit from RE doers? So I want you all to remember that. That's why we're RE doers, not REI doers, because it's not only about investing over here, it's about just in general. You guys may be landlords one day if you're not already. You all may want to step into the lending side of things. Once you get into wholesaling, it opens up so many other opportunities and avenues for you to get into real estate in general. And with it being a wealth building opportunity, it's, I mean, it's beneficial to play around with all of it. And so we do not want to limit this platform to only sending SMS. We want you guys to understand that this is for your business in general. We're trying to give you all the tools you need without you having to go around and subscribe to all these different platforms. Now, I want to show you all this. This is something that's important to me because it's an easy way to explain to individuals the reason why we are who we are and what we have for you all. So the ideal behind this is solving these particular problems: scheduling, overpaying, ineffective marketing, efficiency slash organization, analysis paralysis, as well as maintaining consistency. A lot of people are hopped out into this game, into this marketing arena, and a lot of you all have full-time jobs, you have children you have to tend to, you have a lot of other things going on. So you need some sort of automation in order to prevent you from having to manually do each and every task. And so that knocks off this first block here within scheduling. Next, you have overpaying. This was a kicker for me when I started. I could show you all a chart, and I'll show you here in just a bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm scroll up a little bit. So these are all the various platforms that I actually used when I started off marketing. Outside of Lead Sherpa, Lead Sherpa is an SMS campaign marketer. I was actually using something called Batch Leads, and it was like 60 bucks a month, but it was like 7 cents per text message. But long story short, I had all of these different platforms that I had been paying for, and that stuff starts to add up. My marketing fee was probably like $800 or $900 per month, and that's before I even started getting deals. And so you have this situation where you're starting off, you're new into this arena, and now you have to spend six, seven, $800. You're worried about forming your own LLC. You're thinking about all this stuff, and it's all going around in your head. And you're like, you know what? I don't even know if it's something I want to do at this point. And so we solved that particular problem by merging all of this stuff into one platform. and having that cool $97 fee. And we actually start off with a pretty nice trial, 14-day trial, so you don't have to pay anything if you signed up today and you wanted to test things out. You get your 14-day trial. We actually decreased that $97 by $50 just to give you some credit that you can utilize for 2 or 3 months. It's a promo that we have. I'll show you all that here in a bit, but I more so want to give you a feel of what we're doing here and what we're looking to accomplish. So, ineffective marketing, this is another one for someone that's using something like Call Tools, Batch Dialer, Mojo Dialer. If you don't have SMS integrated into those platforms, this is me personally saying this, but I'm sure a lot of you will agree. When you get a phone call from a number that you do not know, I just got a call probably like 2 minutes ago, and I looked down and I did not answer it, right? So I look and I'm thinking, oh, if I'm on the iPhone, then I go ahead and hit that little slide up message button. Sometimes I send a message, but sometimes I just press the volume button down so I don't have to hear it anymore. And where I'm going with this is when you're cold calling human beings just like yourself. So there's a high likelihood that those individuals are going to have that same mental principle as you. So they may not pick up the phone when you call it first time. So making one cold call and sending one message is ineffective to a certain point. So it's like, look, how could I maximize my opportunities? And you maximize those opportunities by creating campaigns, and that's something that we have here within the ReDoers platform. We'll run through some of that in a bit. And if you all are on here, you have questions. If I'm saying something, you like, yo, stop talking about it, show me, just let me know. If I say anything that strikes your attention, I have the actual platform, one of our example accounts up over here. So I'll be happy to show you all whatever. So just let me know. But we'll jump into that in just a second. Inefficiency and organization, or excuse me, efficiency and organization. So no more running around managing different apps. So one thing is when you have all these different apps, you're paying for multiple apps, but the other side of that is being organized. If I have to call on one app, send a text message on another app, manage my website on this app, manage my deals, such as my email marketing, whatever the case may be on this completely different app, how do I merge all this stuff together? A lot of people are going to find a platform like Podio or something to have a CRM and try to merge and integrate all the information all in one. But the thing about Podio is Podio doesn't have all of those other things that you're now trying to integrate. So if you have a problem with one thing, then you got to go back over to this site to manage here. You got all these different bills that you're paying. It comes a point in time where, yeah, you can be Superman or Superwoman, but it's inefficient. It's just inefficient. And so that's where we jump in and bring that organization together by merging those things all in one. Now, analysis paralysis. Again, I may be talking to all superheroes here. I know you guys can do anything you put your mind to, but you all cannot tell me that when you are starting off in something new, you run into all of these different ads, all of these different things telling you, hey, you can use this, you can use that, you should try this, you should try that. You say, you know what? Before I start, I want to evaluate everything. I did this. That's how I know. I'm starting off new, super fresh. I don't have a mentor. I don't have anything of that nature. I seen real estate wholesaling on YouTube during the COVID time. I used to DJ. I still DJ from time to time, but I'm here. No events are being held. I want to jump into the real estate market and start playing around there. And I'm stuck in analysis paralysis for like 4 or 5, 6 months. The biggest thing was like, all right, do I want to spend my money on all of these platforms? If I do, which platforms are the best? How do I get this? How do I do that? It was a lot of me trying to figure things out and not me starting with anything. So that's where that analysis paralysis comes from. In my opinion, it comes from sitting back and seeing all of these platforms and being overwhelmed with trying to use everything and not understanding how everything combines and works together. So then you remove yourself from that mental paralysis and you open up the opportunity here in RE Doers to have everything all in one. And then we got maintaining consistency. Again, this is just another flip on the ineffective marketing. Within our platform, we have a ton of automation, so it makes it to where a lot of things are continuing to roll out, so you don't have to sit down and physically do something all the time. You have the ability to save time with the automations that we have built within the platform. A quick, easy example is, let's say that you're marketing to vacant homes in Dallas County. I'm here in Dallas, Texas, so I say Dallas County. It's my area. Sending one message isn't that effective. Sending a follow-up message maybe 5 to 6 days later, now you're getting somewhere. Sending another follow-up message. Now that seller that you're reaching out to is looking like, who is this person that keeps following up with me? I know you all hear a lot of times different individuals will say that some of these individuals, you won't even individuals being a seller, some of these sellers, you won't even get a response from them until like the sixth or seventh touch. And so with a platform such as this, where you bridge in that automation, you have the ability to continue to do multiple touches without physically having to go into the system and type this message out. Do this, do that, hit this button, hit that button. You set it up one time, you assign your leads to that particular campaign, let that campaign roll on out. But I'm done preaching about solving the most pressing problems. Let's go ahead and scroll back up to the top of this page here. And so the way that we like to promote ourselves or market ourselves is we give you the ability to reach more leads, which ultimately allows you to create more opportunities, which then allows you to solve more problems. And the more problems you solve, the more deals you can close. That's what we're all about. Whether you are a contractor, you're still doing the same thing. You get more leads, you get more opportunities, you can solve more problems, and then that's how you close more deals. Solving those problems is essential, people. And we just go into a regurgitation of the tools that we have, really breaking things down for you all. And we give a short breakdown of the tools we have here, but I want to dive a little bit further into that for you all. We have a fully integrated CRM. We have unified messaging for you all. We have pipeline management that basically allows you to monitor your deals from beginning to end. We have automated scheduling for you all. So if you all would like to have messages, excuse me, if you all would like to have booking automated, if you're a real estate agent, again, this is something beautiful and very convenient for you. A built-in two-way SMS texting, so you can text back and forth all day long. You can do it on a mobile device. We do have a compatible app that you can utilize. While this is a browser-based app, but then we do have a mobile app you can utilize. A marketing automation, little magic stick right there. So again, this is where we can send out those text messages, emails, notifications, etc., etc., etc. It's almost unlimited the amount of automation we can create for you all, just within the platform in itself to make things easier for you. We have an appointment manager, automated power dialer. So if you do want to do some cold calling, I love getting on the phone. It's not the most effective use of my time in comparison to being able to send out a ton of different messages and only being able to make one call at a time. It's not always the most effective, but it does get me in the game and make me feel like I'm putting in some work. Ringless voicemails, talked about this with good old Nicholas. Website and funnel builders, drag and drop. Literally, we have templates for you all. Get your credibility together. You're new into the real estate market. A good way to stand out is by having a website that people can go to and say, "Oh, this person's legit." Live web chat. So if you want to add that to your website, you can. This I did not take into consideration, but really tracking your KPIs, your key performance indicators will allow you to identify what you need to do in order to get deals. So if you're noticing that every 6,000 messages you send, you get a deal, you can scale on top of that. If I know every 6,000 messages I send, I get a deal, let me see how I can make that happen even quicker. Email marketing. So if you guys are playing around with dispositions and you're looking to send out emails showing the deals that you have on the table, or you're looking to communicate back and forth with sellers, we have that for you. Email marketing is right here. Fully integrated, we can integrate anything. If you guys have a team of VAs and they're doing a bunch of cold calling on something like call tools, batch dial, or whatever the case may be, we can port those deals or those leads directly over into the ReDoers platform. And it works like this. I mean, it's like it's married. So you don't have to do any legwork for that. Video conferencing. So if you guys have a team and you want to stay organized within your business, remember, we're not just here for one-off investors or anything. We want you all to build this legitimate business and continue to rake in deals. And with that comes meetings, getting together, tracking those KPIs, all that cool stuff. So we have that here for you. Import and export contacts, unlimited amount. We're not going to limit you to 7,500 per month. I'm not shooting any shots at any other platform. Maybe I am, but we're not going to limit you to 7,500 imported contacts. You can put as many into the system as you like. Toddy, you're talking. If you are, you're muted. We good. All right, premium support, guided tours to help with section walkthroughs. So if this sounds like a lot, I want you all to understand that we are a toolbox. We have a ton of things for you all, but you may not need every single tool every single time you log into the platform. Think about it. If you're fixing a doorknob or something like that, you won't necessarily need a hammer, but it's good to know that within your toolbox, you have a hammer right there available for you when it's time for you to utilize it. Perfect example for this is you're sending SMS campaigns out and you got a deal on the table. You're like, dang, I need to market this deal to my buyers. Then you got the email marketing. So you might not need the email marketing to get those sellers, but when it's time for you to market to your buyers, you may need those. I recognize the name. I think we interacted on Instagram last night. It's Renald. So yes, our premium support is something that's really important to us. And we have a ton of videos that'll show you all things, and I'll show you that here in just a moment. And I'm very active on it, try to make videos on a regular basis. Tidy helps out as well. So we're really big on that, but we also have just general support and things within. Yeah, we live, let them know. So we also have general support, guided tours and things directly within the platform. So you're not lost, you're not by yourself. And also, folks, remember, we're also here in this session that you're in right now to where we're
Yes.
able to help you all.
I had to go on Instagram and say, hey, everybody, there's only 5 people on here. You guys are missing this free game. Literally, a
Mm-mm-mm.
software expert breaking down the software that's going to help you make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Do not sleep on this. So I just had to get on IG and let them know, like, this is a big deal. Don't take this lightly. You can come on here on Tuesdays and Thursdays and get actual support. There is no other software company, period, doing that, period. No one is getting on and helping you guys understand the system and helping you guys work through the issues. You guys are having to book calls 3 days out, 4 days out. And by then, all your sellers are already like thinking you're not serious anymore because you sent out that first text and disappeared. So make sure that you guys
Amen.
are taking advantage of this. This is not a small thing. Nobody is doing this. So please, big shout out to TJ for
Woo.
doing this, for taking the time out of his busy schedule to make sure he's going to be on here every Tuesday and Thursday to help you guys with software and system support with marketing. This is huge. There's literally no other software doing this. I'm just really, really grateful to have met you, and I'm really,
Uh-oh.
really grateful that you're doing this. This is life changing. It's game changing. Being able to have these automated campaigns going out every day, sticking to a budget, not spending $2,000 a month trying to text. This is a game changer, guys. So don't sleep on this. Even if you're not live right now and you're watching this later on YouTube or on Facebook or whatever, make sure you're coming onto the Tuesday and Thursday lives because there's no other place you're going to get help like this. This is literally created by real estate doers for real estate doers. So if you guys need help with marketing, this is the only place you need to be.
Amen. Thank you, Toddy. Much love. Glad we both met,
Yep. And
have
I'm
the
going to drop the
opportunity.
website right now
Mhm.
and I'm going to put it on the thing. But go ahead, TJ. I just wanted to say
Perfect.
that because I want to make sure people know what the value is here. It's huge.
I appreciate that, Toddy. And yes, to piggyback on that, y'all, we are, I mean, for lack of a better term, we're jumping in the trenches with you all because we truly believe in everything that's here. And it comes a point in time where, I mean, psychological to a certain point. You're starting a business. There's no need for you to go out here and throw your money away for platforms that are basically doing the same thing. And now you're splitting up your business between all these different platforms when you can have a platform that's an all in one. You can come together in a community and master it together. And now we have the opportunity to share deals here, there, here, there, here, there. That's what we're looking to
Can
do
I
here.
say what I've been able to consolidate with this?
Let's talk. What we got, Toddy?
So before this, there was the SMS platform, so the Smarter Contract or RA Reply. There was
Ooh.
Carrot for my website. There was pulling leads, so PropStream, whatever. Skip
Mm-hmm.
tracing, another thing. Okay, running PPC campaigns and Facebook ads is another thing. Building out my websites. If I wanted anything more than Carrot, like how I have like a seller facing site, buyer facing site, things like that, that's already 6 different softwares that I was able to replace with this one software. And we're not even talking about PPC. We're not even talking about the other things that's involved in there. I wasn't even doing ringless voicemail. I wasn't
Nope.
even doing agent outreach campaigns. I can do all my campaigns in one. So that's 6 softwares I was able to replace with one $100 a month payment. So I just got to say that. Be right back.
All right, Toddy. Yes, Toddy with the preaching. And that is 100% correct. I went through something similar, and she's being light on the numbers. Something like Smarter Contact. If you all look that up, they're charging an arm and a leg. And we have the same teachers right here for you. It just makes sense. Just makes sense. And especially if you're new, you don't want to throw your money away with no experience, no community, nothing to come back on, and ensure that when you have these deals on the table, you have a source or a hub that you can go to that get assistance with closing these deals. Or even if you're a vet, being able to be there within a community where you can help build up other individuals and take on other deals, everybody begins to win at that point. And so that's ideally what we're bringing here. We want to break down all of the hiccups and the obstacles that individuals run into when they're getting started. We want to stop all that. And Toddy's a perfect example to show you all that it's not even just about getting started. It's about even if you currently have a business, how do you make it more efficient and more effective? You merge things together. You stop throwing dollars away at random things. You become the master of one system. Put it all together. You make it run. Now, I showed you all enough from the website. She dropped the website for you if you want to check it out at any time. We have a ton of information here for you all. What is ReDoers? Give you the full breakdown. But now let's get into some meat of things. And we'll go ahead and show you all what we have here and how we look. All right. So right here within the platform, we go in, you have your dashboard, you have your messages, your calendar, your contacts, your opportunities. This is going to be where you're tracking things from left to right. You have your marketing, your automation, your websites that you can create, your reporting. I got a link. You can add links. This is just super random, but you can add links to anything external. So going back to having integration, you can have any external integration. Start here is simply just going to be a setup guide. So some people may be thinking like, yo, this sounds like a lot to get started. 45 minutes max. 45 minutes max. And this is my guarantee. You can have your platform completely set up. You can have a list uploaded and you can have it ready to be marketed to the next night. As a matter of fact, tonight, is this similar as PropStream? Aaliyah, good question. This is not similar to PropStream. This is going to be more for your marketing, but I have something that will provide an alternative to PropStream that's built in right here for you all. But I do want to clarify that ReDoers is going to be your marketing hub. Marketing being your ability to reach your sellers, and then on the back end, your ability to close those deals in terms of a CRM so you can track those deals from, all right, this is my first day talking to the seller. We got it under contract. It's over at the title company or with the closing attorney. We got this deal closed. Being able to track all of that, that's what our platform masters. Now, support ticket section, we help out, of course. Now, Ali, check this out. So we have an integration here to Propwire. And if you all are not familiar with Propwire, I'm sure Toddy has probably mentioned it a bit. You may be seeing this around. This is a direct replacement to PropStream. So if you're paying your $100 per month for PropStream, I recommend letting that thing go. This is being completely honest with you all. I'm really big on the software system side of things, and I've been comparing the data that I'm receiving from Propwire to PropStream. And I'll be honest with you all, it looks like they're pulling data from the same exact place. And Propwire, I haven't even said this yet, but it's completely free. I'm not logged in or anything here, and I can go in and I can search whatever I want to search, 75217, from zip codes all the way to counties. Oh, I just need to type in Dallas County. Again, I'm here in Texas, great state of Texas, bada bing, bada boom. And you can go in and you can use those same filters that you're running into on PropStream. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening right here, right now, and you're paying for PropStream or you're paying for the batch leads list, which I think is like $100 now, save your coins. You can use those for texting credits or something along those lines so you can reach out to more sellers. Save your coins when you're sending out these deals because you can now go into Propwire and completely download a list here, 100% removing the need for something like PropStream. So I highly recommend this. You go in here and add filters. Look, I'll build one out real quick. So let's say we go here. Let's say we want high equity. Let's say we want higher landlords. Let's say we want to do it all. All right, so let's give it some time to think. Let me refresh it. All right, so we go here. Let's go to Dallas. All right, and then let's scroll down a little bit. Let's say I want to focus on tire landlords. Let's say I want to do single family homes. I bad, y'all. I'm on two screens. But I'm on single family homes. And then I want to do individuals. You can begin to just add those filters, compile them all, do whatever you need to do. Let's pull that one out. Let's go here to advanced. Let's say that we want to focus on vacant properties. So let's click on vacant. Oh, that threw that number all the way down. But that's not bad. I mean, you got more qualified leads because those are vacant as well. Let's hit advanced again. Let's say we want to be more realistic. Let's say somebody just bought a home. This is for the entire US. I'll be able to send it worldwide virtual. Yes, that's correct. So you can to answer this correctly, ReDoers, yes, that's correct. So any lead that you have, no matter if it's in Texas, wherever, yes, you can market to anyone. Your marketing is going to be based on the leads that you have. So if you pull the lead from here, if you want to give me an example, I'll find a county or whatever and pull some leads for you. But whatever leads you pull from here and you skip trace and you get the phone numbers for, you can upload them here within the ReDoers platform under our contact section, and you can market to them freely. So yes, to answer your question, whole US. I'm just doing Texas and Dallas because I'm out here right now. But here we go, 4,900. So we can download these individuals right here, right now, with a click of a button. Again, completely replacing need for a prop stream. This is exactly what PropStream does. You can download lists and you can skip trace those lists as well. You can also skip trace here within Propwire. But let's say I want to go ahead and download this list. It's going to send me over to my activities. It's going to load for a little bit, but ultimately, once it's done, I'll be able to pull that list out and I'll be able to skip trace it and upload it into ReDoers to start marketing. Real simple and easy. As a matter of fact, I'm working on a video right now that's gonna break down this process from A to Z. So downloading the list from Propwire, getting the skip trace within Propwire, uploading that list to ReDoers, and then setting up marketing to go out for that particular list. Now, while we wait on that to jump in and move, again, if y'all have any questions, if we stumble over anything, just let me know because I know I'm switching from thing to thing to thing. But things are popping in my head, and I wanted to show y'all. So if we click here on the automations tab and we go here to campaigns, this is where the true automation begins to jump in and really allow us to have some fun. So I'm going to go here to automate it. Let's check this out. Boom. So I'm gonna show you all this here within the ReDoers platform. This is how simple and easy it is for you to set up a marketing campaign and get some marketing rolling out without having to physically and manually send out each message or just honestly have to go through that intensive labor. All right, so you set this up one time, uno, no mas, just one time. You set up your campaign one time, and you can add as many contacts to this as possible. Just getting started. I'm waiting on Friday to pay for PropStream to get the contact information. Um, so I'm gonna tell you this, Aaliyah. I don't recommend waiting on Friday to to get the contact information from PropStream. Save your coins, cause watch this. We can just type an address in here. Give me 1 second. And thank you for your comments and locking in there. So I'm gonna click on someone random here, and I'm going to get this address. This is in Waco, right? So what I can do here, completely free of charge, I'm logged in to Propwire. Excuse me, I'm on Propwire. I can type that address in right here, and I can hit that, and look what it gives me. The owner information is right here. The age, I can skip trace it here for 10 cents. I don't have a card connected. I don't even think I'm logged in right now. But if I wanted to, I could just go ahead and do that right here, right now, without having to pay the upfront prop stream $100. So I hope you got that. Let me know in the comments if you did. We can do a little quick walkthrough to it again, if we need to. But long story short, this is Propwire, Propwire. And so save your $100 from PropStream. You can use that to help you with skip tracing so you can get some more leads to market to. You can close those two properties that you found doing driving for dollars. And you can also have some campaigns going out to some more individuals and really start raking in some deals. But yes, long story short, what do you need PropStream for? 2320, bada bing, bada boom. The owner's information is here. You can skip trace them right here. You get that phone number and everything that you need right here. And if you are in a state that is a disclosure state, so non-disclosure here in Texas, they don't report typically 100% accurate. They don't have to file the selling of properties or anything directly into the public records. But if you are looking in a state that's a disclosure state and those records are public, you can also do your comping here within Propwire. So there's a lot of cool things here. But long story short, no, don't wait on Friday for prop stream. Go ahead into Propwire today and go ahead and find the owner's information. Go ahead and start marketing to them, reaching out to them. Super duper easy. And if you need help with that automation, you got ReDoers with a 14-day trial. You can cancel. There's no married or commitment or anything of that nature. If you need some help with getting those messages out to those particular individuals, feel free to hop in. What if it's under LLC? You can still skip trace. So you may be chit chatting with the owner of the LLC or someone that's in connections with it. So you might have to ask a few more questions. But if they're interested in selling, they're definitely interested in selling. So shout out to the LLCs. I've done some deals with some LLCs. I'm really big on tax sales. If you guys are not doing tax sales in your county, I recommend looking that up, seeing if you can obtain those tax sales lists because those things fly. Love tax sales. Love, love, love. But yes, yes, Leah. Just do it today. No more waiting. Don't wait until Friday. Don't use that $100 for something else, some marketing materials or something. Again, if you need help with reaching out to more individuals, ReDoers is right there for you. You can do a trial. We'll send you a reminder before the 14 days is up. We're not just gonna charge you or anything, but we definitely think it'll help you out. if you decide to market to additional leads, which I definitely recommend. You're saving 100 by not having to go to prop streams. You can use those funds on pulling some lists, getting some more data to market to. So instead of just those two deals, you have some more things on the table moving forward. And that's what it's all about, people. Boom. I'm gonna flip back over here. If there's anybody else on, have any questions or concerns, anything of that nature, go ahead and let us know. Yes, do it. We're holding you to this. You're on YouTube. We're gonna come back and comment and ask you if you got it done in about 2 or 3 days. So we want to see what's going on. And remember, you can always bring your deals over to good old Toddy. Toddy's working on a JV site where you all can upload those deals and opportunities if you need some assistance with getting them closed after you get them under contract. And we'll be here meeting with you all on a regular basis as well. Look, she already dropped the link. She's too quick for me. It's magic. Now, one thing I want to show you all before we wrap up tonight is how quick and easy it is to have a campaign created and the amount of flexibility that you have here. So this is just an example. You can do the wording however you like. It says, hey, I hope all is well. No problem. No problem. We appreciate you. So this says, hey, I hope all is well. I'm researching a few areas in the city. So this automatically populates based on the list that you uploaded and came across 123 Main Street, the address. Do you all have any particular plans for it? This opens up an opportunity for a cool little conversation. It prevents any filter words. Filter words are basically like you can't just go in here and be like, hey, yo, sell me your house. The carriers are going to say, no, we can't send that message to this person. So you have to be a little discreet when you're going in and taking care of these things. But check out this particular script. You got that. And then I have a voicemail going out right after. It's my voice. It's like, yo, hey, I checked out this property in the area. I saw it look vacant. I'm curious to know what your plans are for it. I know vacant properties can become headaches, blase, blase. So now they got a text message and now they're getting this voicemail. So like, oh, it's a real person, but they might still ignore me, right? Okay, cool, cool, cool. I got another follow-up message go out after 4 days. Hey, look, I know vacant properties can cause unnecessary expenses. Is this is the case for you? When's a good time to chat to see if I can provide any value here? Talk to you soon. Now, again, I set this up one time and it rolls out for me. So it's like it's having a conversation with the seller. I call this dating the seller. So now I'm dating, I'm getting in there like, this who is this person that's being super consistent? And then I have a reminder for me to give them a manual call so I can cold call them at this point. And this is how flexible the ReDoers platform is. So now you'll get a reminder that's like, hey, TJ, it's time for us to give this person a call today. And so I can hop into the ReDoers platform. I can make that quick cold call. Now I'm being a person when I call this person, and now I'm being direct. I'm saying their name on the voice. If they don't answer, it's cool. I'm gonna leave a voicemail, but this time I'm gonna say their name. I'm saying, hey, yo, Amiri, I'm out here checking out 123 Main Street, and it looks empty. Doesn't look like anyone has been here in a while. What's going on? What are you all's plans for this particular property? Is there any? I mean, could I take it off your hands? Could I take over? Is there anything I can assist with? Hey, just give me a call back. I know you probably busy. Give me a call back whenever you can. Let's talk about it. So now I left this personal voicemail. If they still don't want to play around, I got another message that go out 10 days later. But ultimately, this is just those multiple touches that are reoccurring. And it happens right here within the ReDoers platform in the scene of automation. I set it up once. I add contacts to this by uploading those contacts and I let it roll. That's it. That is it in the story. And I sit back and wait on responses to come in. I have a notification that comes directly to my phone when someone says like, "Hey, who is this?" or "When can we talk?" or they just respond with a general response, not them saying anything like "Stop" or "Leave me alone." The system can detect all of that for you. When you get a legitimate response, you're gonna get a text message over to your personal line if you prefer that, or to your business line. Again, at your discretion if you prefer that. And so now you can look at that message, you can see that, okay, cool. Now I need to follow up with this person. You can then click onto your mobile phone app because we do have a mobile app for you, or you can log into the computer on the browser and you can respond to these people. And it just happened. Literally 2, maybe 3 hours ago, we set up a campaign for one of our clients, and I logged in there, and she had 40 responses already. She has a pretty large size list, so it's a nice flow. But just imagine going from, all right, I want to get into real estate, but I don't know how, to, all right, I'm going to Propwire and pull a list. Okay. And after I pull this list, I can get a skip trace for less than X amount of dollars. Okay, but where do I upload it? Oh, I can upload it to ReDoers under the free trial that they have for me. But how do I reach out to them? Oh, I just need to set a campaign in ReDoers that'll roll out for me automatically. But then what do I do after that? I just gotta wait on the response. That is literally how this happens. So you can go from today, just thinking about getting into the market, to tomorrow have some messages rolling out. There is no excuse at this point. Price used to be an excuse. Analysis paralysis used to be an excuse. Not knowing what system to start on, not knowing what data to pull. All of those used to be excuses, and we solve all that right here, right now. Can we send messages to sellers on there? Yes, you can send messages to buyers, sellers, whichever you prefer. You literally have the ability to go in and send a one-off message at any time. So if there's some new individuals that you want to contact, you can send them messages at any time, either through your mobile app, or you can send it through right here within the platform. So I'll pull it up for you. So if I'm going here, I can type in the customer name. So let's say Aaliyah, I'm picking on you. I'm gonna do Aaliyah Reed. I'm gonna do a random number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. It's gonna tell me it's invalid. Let me see if I put a two right there. Boom. I'm not gonna send it, but I can just say like, hey, blank, 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 blank. Or if I want to get really creative, what about photos of the property? Are you asking if we can upload photos of the property? Doo-doo-doo. If so, yes. So you can upload pretty much anything. Um, you can set custom fields. So let me go to a contact. Perfect. Yes, so I see your response now. So you can set custom fields. So right here, I got a deal checklist. All this stuff is completely customizable. Additional information. We can go in, go in, go in. If I wanted to, I'll be honest with you. I want to keep it straightforward. I don't want to be around the bush. So typically, when I take pictures, I upload it to a Google Drive, and then I'll put the Google Drive link here within the ReDoers platform because it's a lot easier. Especially when you get to the point where you're taking pictures and you have like 20 or 30 pictures. But if you decided that you wanted to upload directly here within the ReDoers platform, you could just add a field, and with that field, it'll be file upload. You'll click on next, and you'll say pictures. So yes, you can, but in all honesty, I recommend maybe having like a Google Drive, or if you got a Dropbox or something like that, and just uploading that link. That way it'll be easier for you to share with your buyers. So that's a big suggestion there to save you some time. But if you just had to do it here in RE Doers, you definitely can. This is your party here in RE Doers. Bada bing, bada boom. Once we got anybody else any questions, concerns, or Leah, do you have anything else for us? We are open books here. Let me. I want to give y'all a preview, show y'all the websites, show y'all how quick and easy they are. All right, there we go. One second. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. So we're here, and I wanted to show you all this. If you signed up for RE Doers, whenever, this is the account you'll get. It'll have a ton of templates built in for you. So you already have things in your account. So you won't have to figure out things from just the bottom. You'll be able to pick up on some of the templates that we left off on. But I want to show you all this, the sites. Again, something I feel like is over overlooked a lot. Oh, when you say that, you mean send it through email? Um, no, Aaliyah, not necessarily. You could still send those links through text. So what all I'm saying is when you create, I can show you better than I can tell you. How about that? Oh no, I have to log into the drive. So I'm gonna take it just in a very scenario. Let's say you're communicating with buyers and your buyers are like, hey, do you have any photos that I can use to check out this property? You tell them yes, and then you'll just send them the link to those pictures. So you don't necessarily have to send it through email. You can send it through the phone and they can open it on the phone as well. But it's just more of a convenient way to have a ton of pictures accessible to multiple individuals. Because if you upload those pictures here within the ReDoers account, then it's simply just going to be on your particular account. But if you upload them to a Google Drive or a Dropbox, then you can copy that link and you can share it with whoever. So let's say in the future, you're going to have your big buyers list, and you're going to have quite a few buyers, and you want to share information as quickly as possible with them. You're just going to include that link to that Google Drive or to that Dropbox that has those pictures. They can click on that and they can scroll through and see all 30, 40 pictures that you have available for them for their property. Boom. All right, I hope that works for you. Let me know. And then as we begin to wrap up a bit, I want to show you all this. So a main seller website, you can start today. Again, I know I keep saying this, but you can have the idea to get started today in real estate marketing. You may be thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Well, here's a way for you to have a website almost instantly. So you go in here, you update different areas, put your market or your location, again, market location. You can go in here and change the colors as much as you want. It's not that I know sometimes you guys see templates and they look like this. It's not like that. We actually have the words here for you. You can switch it up if you want. Long story short, though, you just simply have the ability to log in here and easily have a website created. You do have to probably take about 15 minutes out to fill in these different sections, such as adding your logo, changing your colors around. But for the most part, you can have a website that gives you full credibility. So when you are sending information off to sellers, you can send them your website as well. Let them know that you're for real, for real, for real. Because a lot of people aren't doing that. That's just an added feature, nothing that's necessarily required in order for you to get some deals on the table. Boom. So I'm gonna click around here for a little bit. But if we don't have any additional questions, we'll probably wrap up here in about another 2 or 3 minutes or so. And you can always Toddy Virtual. Come on, everybody knows it. Toddy Virtual on Instagram. Toddy Virtual, I believe, as well on YouTube. If you're looking for us, we are ReDoers.io on Instagram. We're working on a ton of content, so we're about to flood y'all with a lot of different things, resourceful things though, not just throwing you any BS. But we're getting ready to ramp that up. Our YouTube is getting ready to ramp up as well. It's game time. We've put this platform together for as many individuals as possible to have the tools they need to jump into this market and start solving some problems. We've worked out all the kinks. We have everything that's needed. We understand the process flow. We can teach someone who's completely new to real estate today how to go into the system and start talking to sellers tomorrow. So we have everything on the table. Now it's time to deliver it to as many individuals as possible so we can get more and more deals closed. And me, if y'all want to follow me, I'm TJ D Doer on Instagram, Facebook as well, all the good stuff. Think about what I'm gonna eat tonight. What time is it for me? 7:35. Not too late. No, it's late for some of you all. So I give us about another minute or so, minute 30, maybe 2 minutes. Click around on a couple things, messages, calendars. So we do have calendars, two-way sync with Google. You may think that's not convenient right now, but once you start getting a pretty busy schedule, you want to have one place to be able to go in. You don't have to switch around to this calendar, check that calendar, look at that calendar. Everything all on. That's what we're about. Opportunities as well is where you track your deals. So you got attention is something you need to focus on, hot leads, missed calls, replies, warm leads. Got it all, people. We got it all. Do not disturb all of the stuff that you don't need to worry about over at the end. Let's say you got a deal together, you want to track it to the end. Guess what? We got it for you. Start, pending offer slash negotiations, under contract for sellers, and the title company, dispositions, got it closed. We're doing it all, people. We're doing it all. All right, y'all. No questions or anything. I can't see who's active on here. But again, I gave you all our social medias, all our good stuff. Check out our website. Free, completely free trial. We're not asking you for anything. If you want to play around with it, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. We have a support ticket on there. We have a chat for you all. We appreciate each and every one of you. No problem, Toddy. Go ahead and wrap this thing up. Again. We appreciate you all, and we'll see you again on Thursday. Bada boom. Big dude. Yeah. And if anybody is in Texas, local to the DFW area, we will be at a cool conference here in a couple of weeks. Stay tuned to our Instagram page for more information on that. We can't wait to see you all in person. Vontae, no problem. Appreciate you. Boom.